All right, welcome to FireServiceWarrior.com. We're here today at CrossFit Beverly, and we're going to work on teaching you some techniques to improve your opportunities to get pull-ups. We recognize that pull-ups are a strength skill that not everyone possesses, and that it can be frustrating for those that are trying to develop their pull-ups. Chris, I don't have a pull-up. What am I going to do? We're going to show you some techniques involving using gymnastics rings, involving using bands, as well as just using some body weight technique to try and work on developing pull-ups. With some diligent work, some practice, and some study on your part, there's no reason that over the course of time, anybody cannot develop a pull-up. The first technique that we're going to demonstrate as a way of developing pull-ups is what are called ring rows. We're going to use a set of gymnastics rings hung from anything. Okay? You can do this in your yard from a tree. You can use a good sturdy set of rings on a playground swing set. Anything along those lines. A good set of rings purchased from a dealer is going to cost you anywhere from about $40 to $75 if it's something that you want to work in your home gym. All we're going to do here, I'm going to get my hands on rings. I'm going to take my body out to a good plank position. Arms are fully extended, body's nice and tight, and I'm going to pull up. I'm activating my shoulder blades, I'm pulling my shoulder blades back, and then I'm pulling my body up. Using this method is developing a lot of upper back pulling strength. I can change my hand position. If I want to do more of a chin-up style, I can do that as well. However, we're generally going to find that starting from a neutral grip or from a rotated out grip or more of a pull-up style is going to allow us to develop that pull-up strength much more rapidly, much more effectively. Again, a simple investment, easy to work with, a whole ton of options that you can come up with to make these work for you. If I don't have access to rings, but I have access to a squat cage, squat rack, some other position where I can set a barbell at a given height, I can also work on that same kind of assisted row motion using a barbell. All I need to do, establish my grip width, take my feet out, get my plank position, and pull myself up. Same methodology allows me to find another tool in the toolbox to try and accomplish building this upper body pulling strength. All right, our next pull-up option is the use of the jump stretch band. These come in a variety of sizes, and we're using them essentially as an assistance device. It reduces the amount of body weight that we need to move when doing our pull-up. All we want to do, use a box of some sort so that I can step up to the level where my jump stretch band is at. Get my hands in there, set one foot in. Get my grip established. When I step down, I need to bring my opposite foot around and in front. That helps pin that band and helps keep my body nice and tight. Now, you can see, using that band, my weight is flying up in comparison to if I'm doing a strict dead hang pull-up. You can see that I'm putting much more effort into it. In addition to the jump stretch bands, some other techniques that we can use. We can do a jumping pull-up from our box or other standing position, load our hip, and jump up and finish our pull-up. If I'm not quite at the jumping pull-up stage, I can also do what we would call an eccentric pull-up. So using an even taller box to where I start at the top of the movement, I slowly let myself down. And I reset each time. All right, there are some tools and techniques that you can use to begin working on integrating pull-ups into your workouts. In the places where we prescribe pull-ups, if you don't already have pull-ups, whether it be in the warm-up or in any of the other workouts that we do, work in ring rows, work in assisted pull-ups. Whatever it takes to begin developing that upper back strength, that shoulder strength, that grip strength, to be able to get yourself up and over the bar. That's it for now. Have a great week. Cheers.